Hey guys, so in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to make these candy corns, which were designed by me, and yeah, so I actually had a tutorial for these guys a long time ago. I forgot what I was going to say there, sorry. And I actually accidentally deleted it from this channel, but I do love this design, so I thought I would make another tutorial for it. And yeah, so this is a really simple design. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. So yeah, so I guess what you're gonna need for this is some bands, but you're gonna need a hook. I'm gonna be using a double-ended hook today, but you don't need one. I'm actually only gonna be using one side. I'm just used to using this, so I'll be using that. And then, actually, because I've made like so many, like a tutorial already, I already have like 5 of these guys in this color. So I'm gonna be switching up the color today. So the white part is still gonna be white. And then the orange, sorry, I'm moving some stuff. The orange is going to be green, this green color, and then the yellow is going to be purple. I just thought it would be fun to do a different color one since I already have like 5 in these colors. You're going to need some beads if you want, but you could also do like bands and it would probably still look super cute. I did glue this guy's mouth on with felt, but this one I just pulled in, and you could probably make him look more smiley, but I kind of liked that he looked like meh. But if you did like pull it down a bit, he would look a little happier, but I liked him like that, so I left him. I'm trying to think if I had anything else to say, but I don't think I do, so I guess we'll get started. Oh, also you need something to stuff the candy corn, and also something to mark the rows, and I'm just going to be using a C-clip. And I think that is it now. So to start, you're just going to be capping a band on your hook. Oops, gotta fix the focus. There we go. So you're gonna wrap a band around your hook 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And then you're just going to be pulling a band through everything. You put both ends on the hook, and then you're just gonna pull the back one over the front one. Like that. And now you're gonna do this 3 times. So you're gonna go back, well, not 3 times, 5 times. You're gonna be going, sorry. You're gonna go back into the loop, so those 3 loops, and you're just going to pull another band through, but this time you're going to pull it just through the first 3, and you're going to leave this back one on. Then you put both ends back on, and then you're just going to pull that one over the front, and that one too. Hopefully that made sense. I'm sorry. And then we're just going to be doing that 3 more times. So if you already did a Loomigurumi before, you probably know how to do this, so you're just going to be putting 5. But in case you don't, I was just explaining. So you pull it through just the first 3, and then you just pull the back 2 over the front one. So, like that. And you're just going to do this 2 more times. Until you have 5 loops in the cap band. Like that. So you should have 5, and you can kind of count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you're going to go into, instead of going back into the cap band, you're going to go into this first loop here, so you can kind of see it. You're just going to go in that. You're just going to pull a band through like you've been. So, but instead of pulling it through the 3 loops, you're just going to be pulling it through the 2. And you pull both back ones over the front one. Like that. And now you're going to be putting your C-clip on this band just to mark your rows. So like that. So this row we will be increasing everything, so yeah. So we'll be putting, I can't speak today. We're going to be putting 2 loops in every, 2 bands in every loop. I said that backwards. So there's 1. This one already has 1 in it already, so we're going to be going back in to put a second one to make it 2. I'm just doing the same thing. You pull it just through the first 2, then you pull the back 2 over the front 1, like that. So this one now has 2 in it, so you'll be moving on to the next one. So this one, I'm just going to do the same thing. Then you go back in and do another one. And this is increasing, by the way, because we are gonna be doing more increasing. So we're increasing everything right now. I forgot to say that. I think, I'm not sure. It's been a while since I filmed the tutorial. Oops. just been so busy with school lately. So you're just going to keep increasing everything until you get back to the C-clip. So you're just going to be putting 2 bands in every single loop. Oops. I thought I put 2 already, but this is only 1, 2. Then you're just going to go into the one with the C-clip, and you're just going to pull one through like normal. And then pull it, move the C-clip up. And I kind of like to start pushing it to a point, so it looks like pointy, like that. So now we're going to count to see how many we have. So the first one's 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you should have 10 loops now, including the one in your hook. If you don't count the one in your hook, it should be 9, if that makes sense. So now we're just going to be doing 1 row, not increasing everything, just putting 1 band in every loop until we get back to the C-clip. I'm just picking up some bands right now. Okay. So we're just going to be doing this one normal. So instead of putting 2, this one already has 1 in it, so it's 1. And you're just putting 1 in every single loop, so you're not putting double in any. Just putting 1. So after this row, you should have exactly the same as last row. So you're just going to keep going until you get to the C-clip. This is also the last row of white. I forgot to say that. Gosh, I keep dropping these bands. Okay, they're different loops. I thought I went back in the same one there. Okay, and then once you get to the C-clip, again, you're just gonna go through it like normal and then move it up. Like that. So this is the last row of white. So now we're gonna be switching to the orange. Or the green in my case, because I'm doing a different color because I'm tired of the classic colors because I already have 5. Yeah. In this row, we are going to be increasing, I believe. Let me check. But yeah, this row will be increasing. So you're just going to get your orange, or whatever color you want for the orange and the candy corn. I'm using green, so and we're going to start. So we're going to be increasing every 3rd stitch. So what I mean by that is it's going to be 1 normal. This counts as 1. And then it's going to be another normal, and then you're going to increase and put 2. So I'll show you. So this is 1. Also, after the last row, you should have 10. I didn't count because I know I have 10, but if you want to double check, after that last round, you should still have 10 loops. Because we didn't increase, it should be exactly the same. I forgot to say that. Sorry. Okay, so back to this. So it's 1, 2, and then this next one is going to be an increase, so you do put 2 bands in this one. So 1. I just unlooped everything. Don't do that. And you go back and do another one, and that'll be an increase. Snap. Okay. So again, we're putting every 3rd stitch. Yeah. So you do 1. And you go 2. And you're just doing normal ones, and then on the 3rd one, you do an increase. So you do 1, and then you go back in. And you do another one. And that's an increase. And you just keep doing this until you get back to the C-clip. So 1, 2. And then on the 3rd one, you do an increase. Oops. And then once you get back to the C-clip, you're just going to do 1 through like normal. And then this time I will be counting how many we have because we did increase. So the number does change. So start counting this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you should have 13 loops now. Let me double count that. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, it is 13. I thought I counted 14. So you should have 13 now. And then you're going to do 1 row normal again. So no increasing, you're just putting 1 band in every loop until you get back to the C-clip. So just like the row we did before this last one. So just 1 row normal. So you just do 1 in every single loop, no increasing. So at the end of this row, you should still have 13 stitches. 13 loops. Yeah. I keep going off to the corner, guys. I'm sorry. It's just so hard to stay in the center. I don't know why. Oops. Seriously though, it's been like 2 months since I loomed. I haven't really lost interest in looming so much as I hurt my hand actually. And I literally couldn't loom because I started a drawing class. And it's a college drawing class, so like I can't just not do it. And looming plus drawing was causing my hand to really hurt, and actually drawing still does. So I haven't loomed in a while. And that's kind of why there hasn't been any tutorials, but I actually don't have any homework, so I thought it would be cool if I filmed a tutorial. It's been so long. I miss it so much. Yeah. Okay, and then once you get back to the C-clip, you just move it up like normal. And you should still have 13 stitches. So you can count, but I'm not gonna because I know I probably didn't mess up, so I'm just gonna keep going. So we are gonna be increasing this row, and this time we're gonna be increasing every 4th stitch. I'm really hoping I don't have a list because I got my retainer fixed because I used to have braces. I didn't like just get my braces off. I had them like 2 years ago, but I broke it. And then I got it fixed, and I feel like I'm lisping, but I can't honestly tell. And this is like my 1 day to film a tutorial, so I'm sorry if I am. Okay, I got more bands. So now we're going to be increasing every 4th stitch. So this is 1, because this is technically the next row. So 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then on the 4th one you're going to do an increase. So 1, and then you go back in and put another one because that's an increase. Like that. And then we're going to do that again. So 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one you do an increase. Go back and do another one. Like that. And you just keep doing this until you get back to the C-clip. 1, oops. 2, 3, increase. You know, because like I keep pulling my hook out, I just thought of this, like I do like that about Loomigurumi, how like if you accidentally pull your hook out, it doesn't like all start unraveling. Like sometimes it does with like hook only designs. Because you can kind of just put your hook back in and save it. I don't know, I just thought of that. And once you get back to the C-clip, you just pull it like normal. So this was the last row doing green, or orange for you if you're doing classic candy corn colors, which I'm not. So now we're going to be switching to the yellow color, or I'm using purple, so I'll be switching to purple right now. So, moving my purple this way. So I'm just gonna pick up some purple bands real quick. And so this row, in case you want to start already, I don't know why. We're just gonna be doing one normal again. So no increasing this row, you just do one in every row. And I just realized I forgot to count how many are in this row. Oh my god. Such a mess. It's just because I haven't filmed a tutorial in a while though. Okay, so I'm just picking up some bands real quick. It's taking me a bit. Okay. So I forgot to count. So now we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now you should have 16 loops. So if you want to just count to make sure that is where we are at. And now we are going to be switching to purple, and we're just going to be doing one in every single loop. So after this round, you should still have 16 loops because we didn't increase anything. So I'm just going to start. I really feel like I have a list right now. Like I hear myself and I'm like, I totally have a list. If I do, I'm going to watch this back and laugh. So you're just going to keep going until you get back to the C clip. We are actually almost done. There's only about 5 rows left-ish, I think. 5 or like 8. I'm not really sure. But I think the yellow layer is the one that takes the longest. But this is a pretty quick design. I mean, we're definitely about halfway done. Do not pull your hook out, by the way. I keep doing that, so that's why if you see bands come loose, yours should not look like that. I just keep accidentally pulling my hook out like that. Just picking up some more. Oh, by the way, I'm at the one with the C-clip, so just move it up. And then if you count, you should still have 16 because we did not increase anything. Oops. Let me just put this here. Okay, so now this next row. So if you count, you should still have 16, but yeah. So this next row is going to be increasing every 4th stitch again. So we're just going to do that. Do that really quick. There's actually 5 rows left, so the last 2 aren't really rows. Because at that point, it's already like really small. So, yeah. So we're now going to be, what are we doing? Increasing every 4th, okay. So this is 1, 2, 3. And on this 4th one, we do an increase, so we put 2 bands in this one. 1. Keep going off to the side, I'm sorry. I'm having a problem with these purple bands. I feel like it's because they're like a little bit like thinner, I guess. Okay, so that was an increase, so we do 1, 2, 3, and then on this 4th one we do an increase. Yeah, okay. I thought I don't know, I wasn't sure if I increased. Okay. 2. I feel like it's blurry, I don't know why. Focus. Okay, there we go. So 1, 2, and then 3. And we do an increase. Yeah, because it's the 4th one we do an increase. So, sorry, I keep losing my spot. Got some more bands. These are thinner than the other ones I was using. Like, they feel different. Okay. 2, 3. Increase right here. And then on the C-clip, you just pull under like normal and move it up. And then I will count right now. Okay, so after this row, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we should have 20 loops now. If you did the last row correctly. So this next row, we're just going to be doing 1 row normal, not increasing, just... Wait, are we doing... Yes, we are. Okay, I'm in the right spot. So, yeah. So we're just going to do 1 row normal, not increasing anything, like I said before. It's still blurry. There we go. And after this row, you should still have 20 loops. Actually, after this row, we start decreasing. So, yeah. Sorry I'm quiet, I'm just doing this until we get back to the C-clip. Almost there. I feel like my hands are sweaty too, and that's why I'm having like a little bit of trouble looming right now. Oops. And you just move the C-clip up. And you should have, what was it, 20 loops? 20 loops? Whatever the heck same amount of loops you had last time, you should still have. Okay, so now we are going to start decreasing. So we can close it up. So for this row, we were going to be decreasing every 4th stitch. So it's kind of the same thing as increasing, but instead of increasing every 4th stitch, we'd be decreasing. So kind of sort of the same. You'll see what I mean. So this is 1. Go 2. 3, and then on the 4th one, we're going to do a decrease. So to decrease, you grab the front one of this first loop, and then the back one of the next loop. And you're going to pull a band through that, like normal. Oops. If I would stop dropping my bands, this would be easier. Like that. So that's a decrease. I'll show you again right now. So, again, we'll be doing it on the 4th, so 1, 2, 3, and then on this 4th one we'll do a decrease. So you grab the front one of this first loop and then the back one of the next loop, and then you just pull a band through it like that. And I'm just gonna keep doing this until you get to the C-clip. So 1, 2, 3. Let me decrease. So you grab the front one and the back one. Just picking up some bands real quick. I wasn't sure if I decreased last, but I did. And of course you're just doing this until you get back to the C-clip. Oh gosh, I need to stop pulling my hook out. Decrease. And then you just pull into the C-clip. Pull with the C-clip like normal and move it up. Like that. So now we should have less loops, so I'm going to count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we should be back to 16 loops now. Ugh, I hate how yeah. So we're going to be decreasing again, but this time we're going to be decreasing every third stitch. So it's just like before, but this time on the third stitch. So this is 1, 2, and then we'll be decreasing on the next one. And then we're just do this again. So 1, 2. Then on the third one we decrease. And you just keep doing this until you get back to the C-clip. Okay, I did that right. I wasn't sure for a second. I'm already back to the one with the C-clip on it. I didn't know. So we're just going to move it up. That'll be it for this row. So now we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you should be down to 12 loops now. Okay, so now we're going to be increasing every other stitch. So it'll be 1 normal, and then we decrease, and then 1 normal, and then we decrease. So we are almost done. So this is 1, so the next one will be a decrease. And this next one's, so then we do normal one. Then we decrease. It's kind of hard to see right now because it's starting to close up. And then this is 1 normal. We decrease. We do 1 normal. At the end it starts to get really, really tight. And then in the C-clip you just do 1 line normal. Okay, so now we're actually going to stuff this with, you can use really whatever. I've done like actual, like, what is it, like fiberfill? Is that what it's called? I'm going to do cotton balls today, but I've also stuffed things with tissues and they've turned out fine, so you can really use whatever. But I'm just going to be tearing up cotton. I'm sorry for those people who hate cotton tearing, by the way. I know it's a thing. I forgot to do it before. I'm just going to stuff him in. Maybe we should have stuffed him last row. I almost always forget to stuff stuff, so I'm used to doing it this small. Actually, no, it's okay. I'm just gonna stuff him. Halfway stuffed. wouldn't put too much stuffing in him. They don't need that much. I don't want to overstuff him. Okay, no, he still needs more. He still need more? Yeah, good thing I brought 3. I was only gonna get 2, but I'm like... Guess it's good I got 3. Okay, I feel like that's good. Okay, I realized I didn't count after the last row, so I'm just going to count real quick, and then we're going to finish closing them up. Even though I think at this point, if it's a little off, like if you have one more loop than me, it doesn't really matter, because literally this next row we're closing them up, but I'll count anyways. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you should have 8 loops at this point, but honestly, if you have like one more or one less, I wouldn't really freak out or anything, because this next row we are going to be decreasing everything until it's closed. So that was literally like the last row. So if it's a little off, I wouldn't worry too much at this point. So you're just going to be literally decreasing everything. So just start decreasing. Also, at this point, you could take out the C-clip. I kind of just left it in because it kind of helps hold it while you stuff it. But you can take out the C-clip whenever. I'm going to take it out right now because it's getting in the way. So I'm just going to pull it out. Don't need it anymore anyways, because you literally are just decreasing. So just decrease everything until it's closed. Basically until you can't decrease anymore. That's what I consider closed. So once it's at that point, great now for me actually. So once it's at the point that you can't really decrease anymore, you're just going to pull a band through everything on your hook and slip knot. And pull it tight. Don't pull it too tight though, because it will break. And then you're just going to hide the tail up in the candy corn. So you just pick a spot, go in, and then you just pull the tail in. Oops. Like that. At this point he's pretty much done, so if you just wanted a candy corn, I guess it's done. But I'm going to put a face on mine. So let me just... So... We get some eyes. I have beads, but you could use bands. Like if you wanted to do a band, you could wrap a band like 4 times around your hook and then just pull a band through. That would work too, but I'm gonna use beads just because I like how it looks. So I'm just starting them on right now. I forgot to do this before. Just had to get one more green band. So this is actually a really easy design because I know, like, I forget which one of my penguins, they had like arms and everything, but this, where'd it go? This one just has eyes, like a face. So this is actually a really simple design. Okay, so once you've threaded your beads on your bands, you're just going to pick a spot. Usually, you can kind of see in the back here where we switch colors, so I usually just go opposite of whatever that is. And I'll pick a spot in the green section, so just pick a spot. Put your hook through, then you get your band with the eye on it. And you just slip knot it in, and then hide the tail. That, and you're just going to do it on the other side. Well, on the other side of where you put the eye. So, right here for me. I actually really like how this color's turned out. Because I kind of didn't want to make like another one that looked exactly the same, but this one turned out really cute. Even though I think I just put his eye a little... Oh no, they're in the right spot. Okay, so for the mouth, I've done a number of different things. Like, I've glued bands on with a glue gun. But you could do it like this. I guess I'll show you how to do it like this, but I don't think I have any black bands around me. Let me check real quick. So I found a black band. So you're just going to cut it, and then you can just pull it in. And you can make them look smiley like this, so you really don't need to glue it if you don't want to. Honestly, it kind of just looks cute with just the eyes, so I wouldn't. I'm probably going to end up gluing this later just because it stays better, but this works too, you know. Sorry, I'm not on camera. Oh my, that's really long. Wait. Shoot. Let's go right here. You just have to be careful not to pull it too hard so the other side doesn't come out, but it's too low. Just trying to hide the tail real quick. But, okay, you might want to do the mouth a little higher, but I feel like you get the idea. So if you wanted, you could just pull the black band in, or you could get some felt and make a mouth like I did with this guy, but I think that is pretty much it for this tutorial. So if you like this tutorial, you could like it. If you want to see more tutorials from me, because I do plan on making more stuff, you can subscribe to me. I don't know when I put up a tutorial. I try to put them up once a month. So yeah. If you make any of these, you should, and if you post them on Instagram, tag me. I do like see when people make my stuff. Like, I think it's so weird because, I don't know, sometimes I feel like, I don't know if anyone actually does. But, yeah, you can follow my Instagram. I am still posting daily, even though I'm technically not looming because I did hurt my hand. But you can follow me. I still do post, like, a lot of my old creations. And this guy, I'll post him soon. So, yeah. But I think that is it, so bye.